You see, ladies and gentlemen,
Mic check, mic check. What is up, Taco? How are you doing tonight, my friend? Taco Tuesday indeed. I guess I technically had a taco this morning. A friend of mine dropped by about 12:30 a.m. Brought me a taco and a Twilight Cherry Freeze. But tonight for dinner, it's Subway. That's right, you still got a few more days before you gotta go back to work, right? No fun. Hopefully you're not going to be working the night of the national championship game. Like at night. All the drunks be coming in, watching the football game. Oh, okay, so y'all don't handle that kind of partying. All right, guys, we are back at it for season number 2 of the Tecmo Super Bowl 3 all custom Jacksonville Jaguars walking disaster. If you were joining us last season. This is actually season 17 of my Tecmo Super Bowl 3 play. I did the first 15 seasons as the New York Giants using a 2019 roster mod that had some of the more modern players on there. And on that team, over the course of those 15 seasons, we won 14 consecutive straight NFC East titles, 2 NFC championships, and 1 Super Bowl. And I had probably about 11 or 12 custom players worked into the team with real players, real NFL players. And after 15 seasons, I just wanted a new challenge. So I says, okay, let's make it really hard and go for an all-custom roster where everybody from the quarterback down to the offensive linemen are customized players. And I did it without first simming a few seasons and getting them a little bit of experience. Because you can build experience points on your custom players much in the same way you do in RPG games. And yeah, did not work out for me that good because all these players were playing against heavily weighted real players from the 1995 season. And yeah. things just did not work out too well. So what I did after the season last year is I skipped ahead and simulated about 5 seasons worth of games, and I've already upgraded most of these players at least once. Like my 2 quarterbacks can't receive any more points as of right now. My kicker and my punter are maxed out. One of the offensive linemen is maxed out. One of my defensive back, actually 3 of my defensive backs have been maxed out. I'm not saying they can't possibly gain any more stats depending on how they play, but as of right now, these were the only players that got upgrades after the last couple of seasons that we simulated. I did 3 seasons and I upgraded, then I did 3 more seasons, and this was the result of the points at the end of the 3rd season that we simulated. So we're going to start with our running back, D. Reed. D. Reed here on Twitch. BVNP, Black Victor Newman Productions. And we are going to give D a little more rushing power. Give him the ability to knock people off of him. A little more on the ball control. Going to give him a little more speed there. Next we move to our fullback, Al Bundy. Give him some more ball control, some more receptions. Bring him down. We'll go 1 more reception. Okay, ball control's pretty good. A little more max speed. Doug Sloan, who is one of my old best friends, no longer with us, sadly. Give him a little more run speed. What is up, Calicott? How are you doing, my friend? Welcome to the stream tonight. Forrest Gump, who is our kick returner. We're going to juice him on speed. Then we go to Frasley, our star wide receiver, one of our star wide receivers. Give Frasley a little boost in some areas. Aleandris from Dungeon Fables and Live Laugh Lore. Got the Schnack, another variety streamer here on Twitch, another member of the Tecmo Super Bowl Brotherhood, Sisterhood. Sir Catch-A-Lot. Eddie Pence, stand-up comedian extraordinaire, actor extraordinaire. If you haven't seen the latest A Cobra Christmas Carol on YouTube, go look for it. Eddie Pence, over the last couple of years with his collaborator in crime, Jen Sturger, been putting together some pretty good short films involving a certain leader of a worldwide terrorist organization. Actually, let's see. Mark Bavaro. Mark Bavaro, of course, my all-time favorite tight end from the New York Football Giants glory days back in the 80s. Then we've got Harlow. Sadly, don't see Harlow around here too much anymore. Her husband started working a regular job in town, so he's not on the road during the week. So she actually gets to spend quality time at home with the hubby every night. These offensive linemen got some great. Speaking of Doodle Piz, Bannon Bots, Doodle Piz getting an upgrade here. These offensive line upgrades should be paying off right away. Yeah, I simulated about 6 seasons worth of games. I'm going to make this team competitive. Of course, Ella Quillen, one of my friends, the promoter of the United States Wrestling Alliance, one of my dear friends in real life. She calls herself my guardian angel, so I gotta put her on my team. Her and Doodle Piz, a pair of tackles you don't want to fuck with. Then we go to Ricky Thrills, who is Oogie37 here on Twitch. Stone Grasp, also another great streamer here on Twitch. Calicott with us here in chat tonight. Calicott, Another staunch supporter of the channel, getting a nice little bump in the stats category here. Let's make Calicott a little bit faster. Still got a lot of room to grow here with the Calicott Custom. V Gifted gonna be our guest coach on January 20th for the Chat Picks the Plays. That'll be live on Discord and on Twitch. Well, Taco, I'm gonna probably wind up deleting Sir Catch-A-Lot because I haven't seen the guy that was created for. If he doesn't show up on a regular basis by the end of this season, I'll give you the slot at wide receiver. Austin from, formerly of the Rotten Wither podcast, also known as Lurtz the Tank here on Twitch, but I hardly ever see him streaming anymore. He does have a pretty good podcast, however. Underground Music Exposed, where he talks to a lot of independent musicians, mostly folk artists, country, bluegrass, stuff like that, some rock and roll. We've got Sarith from the LFR podcast is one of our linebackers, along with Lex Rance. Sarith and Lex Rance going to be doing a podcast together here. Should be coming out soon. T Spectre from the NGTFL here on Twitch. He is also the curator of the Tecmo Super Bowl 3 fan group on Facebook, who allows me to spam the group on a weekly basis when I'm going live. Doesn't bitch about it. Ray, probably one of the better Tecmo Super Bowl 3 players that you could ever meet. Yeah, that's going to be for the Thursday night stream. And once it's redeemed, it's not going to be able to be redeemed again for another season. But don't redeem it yet, because I'm thinking of doing something different for Season 5, so... Jerry Rocha, of course. Retro Rocha here on Twitch. Jerry Rocha. A veteran stand-up comedian. Had his own Netflix special, The Gentleman Jerry Rocha. He was a linebacker carryover from my Giants team, Lawrence Taylor. If you don't know who Lawrence Taylor is and you're a football fan, you can leave my stream right now. I Stop You, one of my meme players. Tony Becton on the offense or defensive line. Tony Becton was a guy I worked with for almost 20 years at Unijax. Fellow Georgia Bulldog fan. Probably one of the best people I ever got a chance to know. Used to hang out with him outside of work on a regular basis. Sadly, Tony passed away in 2011. He had been dealing with diabetes for quite a few years. So I had to put him on the custom squad. Sidewinder, you'll see Sidewinder popping in here every once in a while. I've known Jeff since 2011. Know him through WoW. We recruited him when I was Horde over on Area 52 back at the beginning of Cataclysm. Demeter Noth. Of course, Demeter Noth, one half of the Third Faction podcast along with Bricko. I made Demeter Noth and Bricko the interior of my defensive line. And there is her partner in crime, Bricko. Give him a little bit more hitting power, a little bit more speed. And last but not least, Columbo, aka the Haunted Castle here on Twitch. And that is it for all the upgrades. Now I got some channel point redemptions to take care of here. I wasn't ignoring you, I just wanted to get them done. Let's see. Gotta sound the horn. Little bit of dust in a mouthpiece there, baby. A little bit of dust. Oh, I feel it in my soul. I just don't think my lungs can keep up with it. We're gonna skip to week number 3. I gotta make sure that I've actually got Jacksonville selected. Yes, Jacksonville is selected. Make sure my playbook and everything is set up the way that I want it to, and we're going to get underway here, guys. Let's see, let's put Calicott in there. Govan, of course, RP Gamer for life. Playbook is good. That's the schedule we got. Starting out tonight against the Bengals and the Oilers. Next week, the Colts and the Bucks. And we are going to be underway here in a wink of an eye. All right. Game is gonna start. And you know what that means. Prediction points time getting ready to happen. Make sure all my starters have been inserted. Injuries and fumbles are on. We're gonna stick with 5 minutes to start the season out. We're going to stick with 5-minute quarters. I might jack it up to 7-minute quarters. Once I see what's going on with the team. I haven't actually played with any of these players, obviously, since the simulated seasons ran. And the Bengals won the coin toss, as elected to kick off. Forrest Gump back to receive for the Jaguars. And season 17 is underway. Let me get my points prediction in here on Definitely Not Cap. Am I going to win? Am I going to lose? I always bet against myself. But if you feel like betting against me based on my performance in previous seasons, I am not going to be offended. You can bet however you want. If you bet against me, if you say, hell yeah, I'm going to win, and I win, you win points. If you say, hell no, I ain't going to win, you still win points. If I don't win, that is. We're going to start things off. The biggest problem on the team last year, my running game. Oh yeah, D. Reed a lot faster right off the bat this season. Got the peanut butter play in there. It's in the second, I think it's in the second playbook. Al Bundy to take it that time. Only a yard gain for Bundy. And Al Bundy going out injured. His very first play of the season. Already. There's the peanut butter play call right there. It is in playbook number 1. Third down and 3 for the Jaguars. Bengals defense coming in after me. Unable to make that connection to Eddie Pence. Fourth down and 3, ball on the 38-yard line. You know what we like to say around here. Fuck punting, right? Fuck punting. I got statements to make. Going deep again to Eddie Pence. Pence with the catch. First down, Jaguars. 29-yard gain. How you doing, Faux Bijou, Renard? Yeah, I was about to say, that might not actually be a bot. But I think that is. D. Reed with the handoff again. D. Reed, a nice 22-yard gain. You can already tell just by the speed of the running backs. D. Reed with another handoff. Reed short of the first down. Second down and 2 for the Jaguars. You're not a bot, Fox. You are an alien. And you're never going to be able to convince me otherwise. Doug Sloan into the end zone for the touchdown. And the Jaguars striking first. Oh, man. Bruce Beard to attempt the extra point. Beard, one of my current best friends in real life. Been friends with Bruce for about 29 years now. Met him around this time in 1993 when I took a bunch of video footage that me and some of my friends shot. And I took it to him for a Valentine's Day video for a girl I was interested in at the time.
Scoreboard, baby!
Eric Bieniemy Will will Eric Bieniemy be a head coach next season? I know a couple teams that are going to be looking for head coaches. Obviously, the Jaguars, who we're playing with tonight. One of those teams, and we got an interception right off the bat. The Jaguars defense, Bret Hitman Hart. Ah! God damn it. I dropped my kazoo. My kazoo dropped on the floor. Capone rolling out. Going down the field to Aleandris. Aleandris catches it in stride, and Aleandris is at the 10. Brought down from behind at the 5-yard line. 55-yard gain. I'd say we look a little bit better than the last time you saw this stream, don't we, guys? Huh? Just from these first couple of plays? We've got a little bit of speed on the team. We went 2-14 last season. That's the worst record I've ever had in Tecmo Super Bowl on a team that I've controlled. And Beard to kick off again to Bieniemy. Bieniemy with an 18-yard return on that play. Kajana Carter in the backfield. Jeff Blake under center. Blake hits Carl Pickens. Still got a little slow on the defense from what I'm seeing. But a lot better than they were last season. I can tell you that right now. Kajana Carter with the handoff. Carter only picking up 5 yards on that. 2nd down and 4. Pitch to Carter. Carter makes a little move there. Got past one defender, but ultimately still brought down with a loss. 3rd down and 5 for the Bengals. Blake back to pass. Plenty of time. Blake going for Darnay Scott. Incomplete pass. And Bengals forced to punt. The battle of the Big Cats to start us off in Season 17. So far, Jacksonville winning that battle. And we go into the 2nd quarter. Mama, I'm a contender now. Jacksonville starting on their own 5-yard line. Cincinnati calling an audible on defense. D. Reed with the handoff picks up 2 yards on that play. 2nd down and 7 for the Jaguars. Yeah, me too. Oh, Eddie Pence making the catch in coverage. 3rd down and 1. Cincinnati defense Given Jacksonville all these underneath yards, I will take whatever I can get. First down for D. Reed. Back to pass, Capone going downfield to Frasley. Frasley makes the catch. And Frasley's out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. 35-yard gain. Cincinnati calling an audible. Doug Sloan with the handoff. Sloan in for the injured Al Bundy. Sloan picking up a yard there. Second down and 8 for the Jaguars. Capone back to pass. Doug Sloan makes the dive, and Sloan fumbles. Hit as he hit the ground. And the Bengals with a big turnover. Doug Sloan, an unfortunate fumble there as he hit the ground. The ball comes out. And the Bengals get it back on the Jaguar 34-yard line. Cothran gonna dive for the first down. Blake back to pass. Blake in danger of being sacked. Did get it off under pressure. Hits Darnay Scott in the end zone. 28-yard reception, and Cincinnati finally on the scoreboard here in the second quarter. Extra point is going to be good. Pelfrey to kick off. Forrest Gump back to receive for the Jaguars. Run, Forrest, run. Forrest Gump still looking for his first ever kickoff or punt return. Gets a 31-yarder on that return. D. Reed. 3-yard gain on the play for Reed. Sloan again caught it, but behind the line of scrimmage for a 2-yard loss. Cycled pass. I was looking downfield for either Pence or Reed. Across the field to Frasley, unable to connect. And the Jaguars, 4th down and 8. Fuck punting. Fuck punting, right? Eddie Pence, peanut butter play. First down, 28 yards on the play. Because it's a peanut butter play call. Calicott remembers them all. Reed, direct snap, D. Reed. Picks up the first down, 11-yard gain on that play. 58 seconds left here in the first half. Jacksonville leads 14-7. Going deep to Frasley in the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. That, of course, Frasley's.
Oh, you should always read your EULA. Always, because if you don't, you never know what the... Oh, EULA the character! Gotcha.
Scoreboard, baby!
And yeah, Not until we work to create a safe community where you matter, you are valid, and you are loved. I want to celebrate who you are. I know, Ryan. I know, Panda. I know. You should. And yes.
Frasley is a fantastic streamer here on Twitch. She is coming up on her 4th year as an affiliate this month. She has not been streaming over the holidays because of an increased work schedule. But I know she has something special planned here in the next few weeks to celebrate that 4 years as an affiliate here on Twitch. Frasley has been working hard over the last year to create an all-inclusive community. She is a champion for the LGBTQ plus community. Been transitioning from man to woman over the last year or so. And Frasley's probably one of the nicest people you'll ever hope to meet. If you get a chance to hang out in a Frasley stream, I'm pretty sure you'll be entertained. Frasley is good people. And it's a crime that she is not already a partner here on Twitch. Hopefully that changes this year. Beard to kick off. You're fine, Calicut. "21-yard return for Bieniemy. Going into the halftime, 21-7 as of right now. Bengals going to be looking to get a quick score here before the end of the half. They've got 32 seconds to do it. Blake back to pass. Blake hits Darnay Scott, who had the first touchdown. Darnay Scott gets across the midfield yard line and 35-yard gain on the play. Still feels kind of slow on some of these defenders, but definitely not as sluggish as they were last year. So I'm happy with the progress. And we've got an injured Jaguar on the field. Jerry Rocha. Oh no, not Jerry Rocha, our star linebacker. And we go into the half up 21-7. Jacksonville, 62 yards rushing, 161 through the air, 223 total offensive yards, 1 interception. The Bengals, 14 yards rushing, 77 passing yards, 91 total offensive yards. Of course, the key, those turnovers. Bengals with the fumble recovery, Jaguars with an interception, each set up a touchdown for the other team. And we've got about a 3-minute time of possession advantage going into the halftime over the Bengals. Bengals will get the ball back here at the top of the third quarter. Beard to kick off. Bieniemy back to receive. Public Bieniemy number 1. Taking it from the end zone, and Bieniemy gets 22 yards. Razor has one they're giving away on the 6. Nice. Send me that info. I need a new chair. Sneaky Snick. Darnay Scott, another. Darnay Scott, they're burning me down below there. Gotta start watching that lower end.
Ready.
Cothran with the handoff. Cothran picks up 6 yards. 2nd down and 4 for the Bengals.
Blue 43. Blue 43.
Going deep for Darnay again, and Darnay Scott makes the catch in the end zone again. This time he had two defenders on top of him. 41-yard pass for Blake. And they're going for a 2-point conversion. Gonna look for Kaijana Carter to go over the top. Blake back to pass. Blake, unable to connect. Intended for Carter. And Pelfrey to kick off. Forrest Gump back to receive. Forrest Gump only a 9-yard return on that one. Ball on the 35-yard line to start things out here. We're going to take a look at our conditions. Capone is in bad shape. Reed's in good. Sloan's in average. Frasley's in excellent. Aleandris, excellent. Pence, excellent. First down and 10 for the Jaguars here in the third quarter. D. Reed picking up 3 yards on that carry. Second down and 6. And Capone unable to get the ball off. Don't know why I held it for so long. Big botch by me that time. Third down and 20 now. Going deep to Eddie Pence on the peanut butter play. Pence out of bounds at about the 26-yard line. 48-yard gain. Pence, 4 receptions for 111 yards already here in this game. D. Reed with the handoff, the direct snap. Picking up 4 yards on the carry. Second down and 5 now for the Jaguars. Reed again. Another 4. Third down and 1. Doug Sloan with the pitch this time. Sloan has the first down. Reed with the pitch. Reed with a burst of speed. Reed into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. D. Reed. Big run. I was waiting for the celebration this time. It didn't come, so...
Yes, sir!
D. Reed, another fantastic streamer here on Twitch. Host of the Under the Shade Tree podcast with Sarah B. Morgan.
We pick grapes. We pick oranges. Yes, we go to the orange grove. We pick 'em.
That was a pick 6 earlier. He was playing Madden this afternoon. I was watching him. Got that clip. And D. Reed, BVMP, a.k.a. DJ Mr. D-Ski, Your girl's favorite DJ. He is live on Twitch right now. The Slick and Slow Jams on Tuesday night at 8 o'clock. He streams with his lovely wife, Sassy C. They usually go on for about an hour. They've been on about an hour right now. Wednesday night, you got What It Do Wednesday, his trivia game. 8 o'clock Eastern. And Friday night, for the flagship show for the BVMP channel, Friday night, 8 p.m., I Love Music Mix.
Scoreboard, baby!
At this point, the scoreboard doesn't matter. All right. Bengals coming back with the run. They've kind of abandoned the run so far in this game compared to what I was expecting. Kajana Carter, if he's got 20 yards rushing, I'd be surprised. Oh, pass blocked. That's what we want to see. We didn't see a lot of that last year. Need to see a whole lot more of that jumping up in the air. That's what the agility. You see me messing with body balance and agility in the middle of the defensive player stats. The agility is determined. The higher the agility, the more apt a player is to jump up and go for catches, go for interceptions, go for batted balls. And Darnay Scott burns us again with another 51-yarder. So you generally want, in addition to maximum speed and hitting power for your defensive players, you generally want quickness and agility as well, especially for your defensive backs on the agility so they can make those leaps. There's Cawthron. Cawthron leaps into the end zone. And the Bengals score again. Pulling within 9 points now. They're not going for 2 this time. I guess they learned their lesson. 28-20. They may be going for an onside kick. It might be a little too early for the onside kick, however. We are still in the third quarter. 6 seconds left in the third. Generally, you don't see onside kicks attempted by the computer till the fourth. And we are moving into the fourth quarter now, 28-20. Jacksonville letting the Bengals back in the game. We're going to have to do a lot to keep this momentum up. Either way, win or lose, we got to be... Oh, I was getting worried there. Got to be pleased with the improvement in the players so far. Second down and 9 for the Jaguars. Reed, direct snap, 8-yard gain on the play. Third down and 1.
Ready, set,
Alejandris easily makes that catch. And Alejandris down to the 30-yard line. 20-yard gain on the play. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Doug Sloan with the pitch. Sloan pulling off about 11 yards. Nope, 14. I need to get my eyes checked, apparently. D. Reed with the handoff. Reed up above the defense, not brought down until he had that first down. And D. Reed hits the 100-yard mark. Didn't see any of those last season from any of our running backs. First down and 2 for the Jaguars. Reed with the handoff, picking up a yard. Second down and 1 on the 1. Should be trivial at this point. Reed over and into the end zone. Touchdown, Jaguars. Extra point is up. It is good. 35-20. And I would say that this simulation in between the first and the second season with this all-custom team definitely paid off. The only problem is I might be more overpowered than I wanted to be coming into this year. I kind of wanted to build them slow. But let's face it, it was not fun to watch last season when I couldn't do anything. Just about every run was a loss of 4 yards. All the turnovers. Couldn't tackle. I mean, it's funny to see me get blown out every once in a while, but 8 weeks of it, no. Too much. 8 weeks in a row, too much. I couldn't take it. I don't mind losing. I just want to be, if I lose, it's because I want to be, at least be competitive in doing so. Lex Rants picking up a sack. And Lex Rants here on Twitter, or on Twitch, Twitter, and her main entertainment franchise, the TikTok Machine.
It is ethanol and a fucking genius. I'm the smartest motherfucker alive. Nobody's ever been as smart as me. I'm a fucking absolute fucking god. Thank you for the shot, Dad.
Give Lex a follow. Excuse me. All right. Sorry. One-man clip show here. Saving some of these clips. Just consider that a commercial break. I can't walk and chew gum at the same time sometimes, so when I'm making sure I'm saving shit to the correct channel. Jeff Blake goes deep for Pickens. Carl Pickens gonna make me pay for keeping my eye off the ball for a few seconds. Blake, he's been burning me deep all night long. And with 1:58 left to play in the ball game, Cincinnati still has the game within reach. If they get a score here and they get an onside kick recovery, they can potentially score again especially with a 2-point conversion, and tie the ball game. Kajana Carter with a 2-yard loss. 3rd down and 3 now for the Bengals. Blake back to pass. Blake, plenty of time. Blake goes to Pickens again in the back of the end zone. Pickens not going to get picked off. 16-yard touchdown pass. They are not going for 2. Extra point is good. Nah, I wouldn't call that cheating ass computer. Not on that one. Onside kick recovered by Jacksonville. 1:10 left to play. And D. Reed with the pitch. Reed gonna pick up 5 yards. Clock stopping. 2nd down and 4. Reed picking up that 1st down. Still not a fan of this new controller that I'm using. It just feels like it doesn't have it. It's so light. It's not comfortable in my hand like the other one that I was using on the PC. Picking up 2 more yards. And we're going to go for it. 5 seconds left. We're going for it. 2nd down and 7. Going deep. Oh, not so deep. Too deep. Too deep. Need lead, yeah. But the most important thing, the Jacksonville Jaguars have won the first game 35-27, 139 rushing yards. That's the most rushing yards in a single game we have had since we switched from the Giants to the Jaguars. 229 through the air, 368 total offensive yards, a sack and an interception for the Jacksonville defense. 11:31 time of possession, about a 3-minute time of possession lead over the Bengals, who had 43 yards rushing, 289 through the air for 332 total. They had a sack and a fumble recovery. D. Reed, 120 yards rushing. Bret Hart and Lex Rance with the interceptions. Eddie Pence leading the receivers. 4 catches, 111 yards. Aleandris and Frasley with 2 apiece. With that running, 20 carries for 120 yards. That's what I like to see. That is what I like to see. And let's see if anybody got some more upgrades. We got Lex Rance with an upgrade. BVNP, you missed it. You missed it, D. Welcome in, Raiders. We just won the first game of the second season playing with this Jacksonville Jaguars team in Tecmo Super Bowl III. If you were with me last season, you saw how terrible we were. But D just broke off 120 yards on the Cincinnati Bengals, had a couple of touchdowns. We gave him a shout out earlier when he scored the first touchdown. Let me give him a shout out again for anybody new in the channel that didn't come in here earlier.
Yes, sir. Second pick six of the game.
BVNP laying a smackdown as Coach Myron Rightwich.
We pick grapes. We pick oranges. Yes, we go to the orange grove. We pick 'em.
I don't know when I'm going to do the wrestling stream again, Brad. My old man hands, when I tried to do it a few weeks ago, my arthritis in my hands from an injury I had years ago, I got a steel pin in my right elbow. And it just was not cooperating with me. Sometimes a lot of button tapping in those wrestling games, those old school wrestling games, don't want to cooperate. And right off the bat, you look at what we got already. Let's see where we're at with the rankings. The Jaguars, you didn't see this shit last season. Jaguars, #1 offense. #1 rushing offense. 120 yards for D. Reed. Another 18 for Doug Sloan. Defensively, probably not going to be in the top 10, but we still got too many teams that haven't played yet for week #1. And we're going to go to the standings. Yeah, good point. Good point. I'll see what I can do. I got to fit the wrestling stuff in on a night where I'm not streaming football. I did it last week because I was holding off a week before starting this season. So maybe the next time we're in between seasons, we'll be getting back to a wrestling stream. Or maybe I'll do it on a Saturday night stream. Jacksonville, 35 points scored. 27 points against us. I don't even care if they're scoring on us as long as we come out with the W. And we're going to run the rest of these simulation games and get into week #2. Yeah, I played for about 35 minutes last Tuesday. The VOD's probably still up from last week. And my hand was hurting so bad with all the button pushing, I just transferred over to RC Pro-Am instead. Calico coming in with an American Dream, Dusty Rhodes promo, if you will. Going into week #2. Al Bundy coming back. Al Bundy got hurt in the first game. We had 2 people in the last game say I was going to lose, and 2 people said I was going to win. If you voted for me to win, baby, you won some points. We're going to go into this game with some more prediction points. Am I going to win? Am I going to lose? Of course, I'm going to win, or hell no, I'm not going to win. We put Forrest Gump in there as my kick and punt returner, baby. Bring Calicut back in. Bring Tony Beckton back in, baby. And we are underway here. Jacksonville Jaguars versus the Houston Oilers, baby. Jacksonville Jaguars coming off a big victory against the Cincinnati Bengals, if you will. Gonna show this Houston team who the Bull of the Woods is. If you want to vote against me. All you gotta do is hit that thing over in the corner there. Predict. You can enter custom amount of prediction points. I always bet against myself on my moderator account, baby. So you got a chance to at least win 5,000 channel points. You can bet as little as 10 and as much as you got. And Bruce Beard going to be kicking the ball off here momentarily. Bruce Beard to kick off. Mel Gray, dangerous, dangerous return man. Back to return this ball for the Oilers, daddy. 17-yard gain on the play. Jacksonville Jaguars starting out. Got Gary Brown in the backfield. Jeff Chandler under center, baby. Chandler throwing out of bounds, incomplete pass. Jacksonville defense hoping to show a marginal improvement over the game against Cincinnati in the last game. We let them score 27 points. They burned us on the passing. The deep balls got us, so we need to be watching out. 3rd down and 11 for the Houston Oilers. Here on this first series of this game. 2nd game of the night, baby. Chandler back to pass. Chandler hits Webster Slaughter for a 5-yard gain, and that is going to be 5 yards short of the 1st down, baby. Houston going to be forced to punt on their first possession of the ball game, if you will. Camarillo punts. Forrest Gump back deep to receive for the Jaguars. Forrest Gump getting some great blocks. You see how one player, daddy, stepped up and held back that entire Houston defense. And the Jaguars back on the prowl here. Handoff to Mr. D. Reed, number 4. D. Reed shaking off the tackle. D. Reed with the fumble, baby. D. Reed fumbled the ball. And the Oilers, unfortunately, have recovered the football, baby. Still got to work on some points for ball control on some of these players. Got to get them a ball control up above 50 to avoid those fumbles. I was working on speed and agility first and foremost. And Webster Slaughter catching that 1st down pass from Chandler. The Oilers, baby, back in scoring position here on the 10-yard line of the Jacksonville Jaguars. Haywood Jeffries open in the end zone, unable to come down with it. Second out of 9 for this Houston team. Gary Brown up the middle for a yard. 3rd down and 7, baby. American Dream, Dusty Rhodes replacing Mr. Capone here in the play-by-play booth for this game. And Chandler almost sacked, forced to throw. Went for Jeffries in the end zone, baby, and it's going to be just short. So they're bringing out the field goal team. Going to try to put 3 points on the board, if you will. The kick is up. The kick is good. Al Del Greco with the score, baby. Al Del Greco, legendary kicker in the NFL. Forrest Gump back to receive the kickoff. Forrest Gump still looking for his first ever career kick return. Not going to get it on that one. Only a 6-yard return, baby. And the Jaguars starting on their own 5-yard line. Capone rolling out, baby. Capone going to run this one himself. Just short of the 1st down. Second down for the Jaguars. Second down and 1. D. Reed with the handoff. D's got the first down and then some. Only needed 1. Got about 4. First down and 10 on the 20-yard line now. Direct snap to Reed. Reed up the middle. Reed breaks off them tackles. Picks up 6. Second down and 3 for these Jacksonville Jaguars. Moving the ball. And Capone going to pick up another 3 by himself, baby. However it needs to be done, we are going to do it on the ground or through the air. Capone to Frasley, and the pick is, oh yeah, got that interception. Where is my tackling, baby? It is a pick 6. Must be glitching tonight. Go smash. Forrest Gump. Jaguars in a little bit of a hole here, baby.
Ah, filth, filth.
There we go. Goddamn motherfucker, dick, pussy, snot, baby. D. Reed with the pitch. D. Reed. Another fumble. I guess the computer didn't like how much we improved in that first game. So now they're throwing all the cheating ass bullshit in here on us. Cheating ass computer in effect, but D. Reed gonna pick up the first down nonetheless, baby. We need to actually check to see what condition our condition is in. Everybody's in excellent condition. They shouldn't be throwing. Frasley was in bad. So we're going to bring in the Schnack in place of Frasley. Houston bringing the heat. The Schnack with a good first down catch in the middle of traffic for 22 yards, baby. And Reed again with the pitch. Reed, another big first down run for D. Reed. 11 yards on that one, baby. Doug Sloan going to get buried behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of 4 yards on that one. Second down and 13 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Houston defense not letting me run on them like Cincinnati was. The Schnack unable to come up with that catch in the end zone, baby. Third down and 13 for these Jacksonville Jaguars. Trying to win first 2 times in a row for the first time in franchise history. Capone going to the Schnack again. Touchdown, baby. And the Schnack give our boy the Schnack a shout out here.
Scoreboard, baby!
Did I misspell the name? Yes, I did. Autofill. Put an A instead of an S. There we go.
Oh.
Everything's running slow tonight on Clippy.
Swift again. Swift is definitely their player of the game. He's got all the... Oh, he fumbles it. Maybe not. Maybe not. Do a little return here.
The Snack, another variety streamer here on Twitch, streams a few times a week.
Blockers running with me. Nice. This guy's pancaking everybody.
Another member of the Tecmo Super Bowl community. Also plays games like New World, COD, Halo, Forza. His wife, Sweet Honey, also a streamer here on Twitch. Usually if he's not streaming, she will be, though. As always, support other streamers here on Twitch. Give them a follow. Check them out when they go live. And the Jaguars pulling within 3 points here. 10-7, baby. Mel Gray back to receive for the Oilers. Gray getting a nice return there. 22-yard gain for Mel Gray. And Brown is going to go up top. Brown sliding past the defense. The defense is still a little too slow on some of these. Brown with a 44-yard gain there. Has 43 yards total. So that should tell you how his running night has been going up until that point. Brown again with the handoff. Brown going to get stopped after only 5 that time. 2nd down and 4 for the Houston Oilers. Brown again. I'm trying to avoid the deep pass, and I'm getting burned with the run now. 1st down and 6 for the Oilers. And Chandler hitting Webster Slaughter again. Another big play, 16-yard gain. Defense still needs a lot more speed. These guys get out in front of me. I'm not able to catch them from behind like I would. But that's okay. That's okay. We ain't gonna bitch. We ain't gonna bitch about it. Forrest Gump with a 17-yard return on the kick. 2:13 left to play here in the first quarter, first half. D. Reed picking up another 6 yards on that play. 2nd down and 3 for the Jaguars. Dishnack wide open. Dishnack down the field to the 30-yard line. 1:43 left to play. 28-yard gain on that one, baby. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Doug Sloan with the pitch that time. Sloan shakes him off, gets out of bounds after a 7-yard run. 2nd down and 2 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Reed gonna have a 1st down. Big 1st down run for D. Reed. Needed 2, picked up 8. Can't slack on the snack. Capone scrambling this time, picking up 4 yards. 2nd down and 5.
Ready, set,
Over the middle to Doug Sloan. Got the 1st down on a 2-yard line. 8-yard catch for Mr. Sloan. And D. Reed gonna get buried in the backyard. 3-yard loss on the play, baby. 3rd down and 4. 2nd down and 4. Eddie Pence. Touchdown Jaguars. I don't have a clippy clip for Eddie, so, because he doesn't stream on Twitch. So just go follow Eddie Pence on YouTube and check out some of the stuff he's done across the years.
Scoreboard, baby!
Eddie, of course, the co-host of the Daily Ralph Report podcast with Ralph Garman, and the co-host of The Ramble with Jerry Rocha. Hopefully the new year with Jerry's cancer-free diagnosis, The Ramble will be back in business sooner than later, baby. They put it on hiatus during the holidays while Jerry was getting his final treatments. What is up, Columbo? How are you doing, baby? Extra point is good. And the Jaguars pulling within 3, 17-14 here before the half. Beard gonna kick off, 19 seconds left. Gotta stop Mel Gray from returning one. If anybody's gonna return one, it's gonna be Mel Gray right now. Chandler hits Russell for the 1st down, and we go into the 2nd quarter. 17-14, Houston over Jacksonville. 57 yards on the ground, 84 through the air for the Jaguars. 141 total. No sacks, interceptions, or fumbles. Jaguars with about a minute or 2 lead in time of possession. 60 yards rushing, 59 through the air for 119 total offensive yards for the Houston Oilers, baby. They got 1 interception and 2 forced fumbles. And the Jaguars going to get the ball here. Al Del Greco kicking off to Forrest Gump. How you doing tonight, Columbo? I know I was watching your ass earlier, and we got another injured player here. Thankfully, it is not a Jaguar. Ray Childress, that is going to be a big blow to the defense of the Houston Oilers. Ray Childress, an all-time defensive lineman. Eddie Pence makes the catch. Has the 1st down. What is up, V Gifted? Welcome to the stream, my friend. The Jacksonville Jaguars looking really, really good tonight. We're down by 3 right now, but we picked up the first victory of the season against the Bengals, 35-27. We trained the team up with 6 seasons of conditioning, of simulation, if you will. And it's already paying off dividends. Everybody's moving faster. Everybody's holding on to the ball just a little tighter. We still got problems with some fumbles, and we still got problems with some missed tackles on the defense. But overall, a lot more competitive here in season number 2 than we were in season number 1. Doug Sloan picking up 3 on the carry there. 2nd down and 7 now for the Jaguars. The American Dream, Dusty Rhodes here on color commentary. D. Reed wide open. Reed makes the catch for the first down, baby. 9-yard gain on that play. First down and 10 for the Jacksonville Jaguars. Trying to come from behind here. Houston with a couple of good breaks early. D. Reed losing the ball on one of his first carries. Led to a field goal. And then a pick six for the Oilers defense. And D. Reed in the end zone for another touchdown tonight. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, for now at least, going to regain the lead on that 5-yard touchdown, baby. That's what I want to see. The American Dream coming to life, baby. You hear that Jaguar growling. Rah, baby. We ain't the bull of the woods. We the big cats, baby. We the big cats tonight, if you will. 21-17. Mel Gray back to receive again for the Houston Oilers. Duval. Mel Gray don't like what he saw. He saw a whole wall of pain coming his way. And he decided to take a knee instead of taking that hit, baby.
Blue 48, blue 48.
Incomplete pass. Second down and 10 for the Houston Oilers. Throwing right into coverage. Chandler not making a good decision on that one. Fortunately, did not get intercepted. And Webster Slaughter had just enough to get that catch. Catching it right in front of Lawrence Taylor for the first down. 16-yard gain on the play. 2:19 left to play here in the third quarter. Jaguars lead 21-17, baby. Chandler gonna run this one. Chandler gonna pick up the first down. Chris Chandler getting in my man's face after he brings him down, saying, "Hey, motherfucker, what the hell was that all about?" Gary Brown with the pitch. Gary Brown got the gas to get through that defense. Big first down run for Gary Brown. 20-yard gain, baby. We went for it and we paid for it.
Blue 48, blue 48.
Brown again, same play. Same play, and this one is going to be for a touchdown, baby. My defense looks like it's gassed. Not moving too fast there to get to that ball on that play. And Gary Brown, 100 yards rushing on us. We got a slobber knocker going on here tonight, baby, as JR would say. 24-21. Al Del Greco to kick off. Forrest Gump back to receive for these Jacksonville Jaguars. And Forrest Gump going to pick up 15 yards on that return. Let's see what the conditions look like. We were in pretty decent shape last time. Frasley back in good condition. Eddie Pence still in excellent condition. Pence over the middle. Pence short of the first down. Second down and 1 for the Jaguars. D. Reed breaking right through there, picking up that first down, baby. 8-yard gain on that play. Reed with the pitch. Reed, another big run for D. Reed, baby. Look at that run. D. Reed getting down to the 25-yard line. 31-yard gain on that play. And the run game was the bane of the existence of the Jaguars last season. Definitely in a better place this season, win or lose. 3-yard gain on that play. Second down and 7 for Jacksonville. Aleandris had a chance for it. Unfortunately, got tied up with some little bit of coverage there, baby. Third down and 7 for the Jacksonville Jaguars football team here. Trying to regain that lead as we go into the fourth quarter. Frasley. Oh. Frasley going to be denied of a surefire touchdown. Let's just try to tie it right now, baby. Let's try to tie it. Bruce Beard should have the distance. Should have the accuracy. Ball is up. And it is right down the middle, baby. And we got a tie ball game here in the fourth quarter. 24-24. All right, I can't do Dusty Rhodes anymore. I'm starting to slip back into my regular accent, if you will. I gave you 3/4 of a half-assed Dusty Rhodes. You should be happy, right? Mel Gray getting across the 50-yard line. Gray has been looking for it the entire game. 65 yards. And the Jaguars, just like that, already reeling on their heels. And Brown with a 10-yard gain for the first down. Incomplete pass intended for Webster Slaughter. Second down and 10 now for Houston. Looking to put some more points on the board. Slaughter. That one's going to Russell, however. Russell. Oh, fucking A. Can't you be a little faster, guys? Derek Russell slips right out in front of the defense. And guess what? Oh my God, that sauce. That sauce is burning my nose. I haven't even bitten into it. Parmesan vinaigrette. Al Del Greco with the extra point. 31-24 now. Mel Gray had a nice one on their return. Forrest Gump gets a 27-yarder. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Jaguars need to at least tie it up here. Aleandris deep. She's at the 10-5 touchdown, Jacksonville. And just like that, the Jaguars exploding back on offense. 57-yarder.
Scoreboard, baby!
Too early to try for an onside kick at this point. We're just going to trade punches. I'm going to hope my defense can get a turnover here. Mel Gray. I'm going to hope my special teams doesn't let him get a touchdown. First and foremost. Houston calling an audible on offense. Chandler going to run it. The American Dream says anything for you, Calicut, baby. I just figured I was starting to slip back into my normal accent. So it was time to give the dream a rest, if you will. Not a professional here, folks. Just a guy named Joe. Trying to do the best I can to keep you entertained a couple hours a night when I'm streaming. I appreciate everybody for hanging out here tonight, whether you're chatting, whether you're lurking. Again, a shout out to BVNP for the raid earlier. Thank you very much, D. If he would have come in about a minute or two earlier, he would have seen his player actually kicking some ass. Instead, I give him a fumble when he comes in. 13-yard gain for Brown. 2 minutes left to play in this ball game. Score tied at 31. Even if we lose, I still say we win. Chandler. Oh, I should have kept in pursuit of Russell. I am an asshole for not... I saw Chandler coming out. I figured he was going to run again. And he ran just enough to suck me back in and hits Derek Russell for the score. Extra point is up, and it is blocked. Jaguars with the first blocked extra point in franchise history, I believe. I don't think we got any last season. We definitely haven't gotten any tonight. And with 1:28 to go, all we need to do is score a touchdown. Defense calling an audible. D. Reed gonna go out of bounds there after a 3-yard gain on that play. Second down and 6 for the Jaguars. Reed. First down. 12-yard gain. D. Reed, 2 games back to back, over 100 yards. Ooh. A minute left. Reed with a direct snap. D. Reed with a big run. 15, 16, 17 yards. We're just going to let that clock tick down. Houston calling an audible. I think they know what we're going to try to do. Eddie Pence, peanut butter recall. I remember it all. I guess I fucked up the lyrics there, huh, Kellicott? Eddie Pence with the potential game-winning touchdown if this extra point is good.
Scoreboard, baby!
19 seconds left. 11 seconds left on the clock. Chandler back to pass. Webster, Slaughter unable to come up with it. And the Jacksonville Jaguars, for the first time ever, have won back-to-back ball games. We won 2 games last season. We went 2-14. We've already tied that record with 2 wins this season. I did what I didn't want to do and played ahead a few seasons to get the stats. Unfortunately, I think I juiced them a little bit too fast. But it's been a lot more entertaining tonight, don't you think? Where I'm actually competitive. Close games, but competitive games. Ain't no 80-3 like we had last season. 150 yards on the ground for the Jaguars, 211 through the air, 361 total. No big plays on defense in this game for the Jaguars. Big 3-minute time of possession. 148 on the ground, 133 through the air for Houston. 281 yards total. Houston come up with an interception and 2 fumble recoveries. D. Reed, back-to-back games where he went for 120-plus yards. And the standings have us at 2-0 on the season. Like I said, we won 2 games total last year, so we've already tied the win record. I almost put 3-0. Almost put 3-0 there. That'll be next week, though, right? 64 points scored against us. 73 in our favor. Defense still not up to par. Not where I want it to be. But it will get there eventually. The rankings defensively, Jaguars down at number 17 overall. Probably dead last against the pass. Nope, number 20 against the pass. Number 11 against the run. Offensively in the NFL, number 2 overall behind the Chiefs. Number 11 passing, number 2 rushing. Big improvement over where we were this time last season, though. And Doug Sloan going to get another bump. Eddie Pence going to get another bump. Lawrence Taylor getting another bump. Ricky Thrills getting a bump. All right. Some good gameplay tonight. Some really good gameplay tonight. We are still taking up money for the Love Alive charity here in town. If you got a couple extra bucks to spare, the holidays shouldn't be the only time to give. Love Alive charity for the last 10 years, going into year number 11, helping folks in and around the greater Jacksonville area with food, clothing, rent, utility assistance, school supply, and more. Founded by the Pope, Elijah Burke, the Love Alive charity is a not-for-profit organization that depends on generous donations from folks like you. And by generous, I mean no dollar amount too small. If you can only afford to give an extra dollar, a dollar can go a long way with a food bank. January 8th, this Saturday night, Love Alive charity in conjunction with the National Wrestling Alliance going to be here in Jacksonville. And for the first time in over 30 years, the NWA Championship going to be on the line when champion Trevor Murdoch puts the belt up against the Vampire Warrior himself, Gangrel. You can donate if you live in the Jacksonville area and you're interested. Just go to that donation. If you make a $25 donation to the Love Alive charity, you will get 2 tickets to the show. And you will be invited to a special meet and greet. I do believe a meet and greet is involved if a charity donation is made. The Pope giving out hope. Tomorrow night, back at it again with the Week 18 prediction stream. We got the Giants finishing off the regular season against the dreaded Washington football team, who in just about a month are going to have a new nickname. It's going to be either the Commanders or the Admirals, I think, are the 2 names that they've narrowed it down to. I call them the Washington Criminals, the Crime Lords, because let's face it, Washington, D.C. is a fucking cesspool of criminal activity. I don't care what letter you got at the end of your name or who you vote for. Trust me, those motherfuckers don't give a shit about me, you, or anybody but themselves and their constituents that put millions of dollars a year in their pockets. Vote them all out. Fuck them. Thank you, Calicott. I will be back tomorrow night, 8 o'clock. We've got the Giants, Washington. The vote is up on the Twitter for the bonus game between Los Angeles Chargers and the Las Vegas Raiders. Both teams are 9-7, and whoever wins this game going to get a wild card spot there in the AFC West. And then we're finishing off the night, the national championship game, the mighty, mighty Georgia Bulldogs taking another shot at Alabama. Can Georgia finally get over the hump and beat Nick Saban and Alabama and win the national title game? Alabama kicked our ass in the SEC title game a few months ago. Let's see if we can finally win. I am going to send us over to Jeff Lane 22. Jeff Lane, one of the cohorts for Vince Russo. I have never been able to raid Jeff Lane because he hasn't been streaming at the same time as I have, so I'm going to give him a raid because I've been following him for a few years here on Twitch. A great variety streamer, plays all sorts of retro stuff. Let's go say hi. Please don't give him shit about working for Vince Russo. If you don't happen to be a Vince Russo fan, just leave. Take care, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow night. Thanks again for the raid, D. Thank you, Calicott. Thank you, Doodle Piz. Faux Reynard Bijou, The Gifted, and everybody else that stopped by tonight. Take care, everybody. Have a happy hump day. Book of Boba Fett Episode 2 tonight at midnight. See you tomorrow.